Hello, this is Spellbinder with a news flash. Alex Jones on his, not really his, it's a person who has a producer's license for YouTube, had the Obama deception removed off his site without his permission. It was done by either YouTube or Google because of the reasons behind it. Nobody really knows except that it was making too much sense and they're afraid too many people were waking up from it. But how it comes out is that he had a passcode that was over 13 or more letters and numbers, and knowing he knew how to get into the site to do any monitoring or deleting or adding. But so it had to be an inside job by Google or YouTube. As you're seeing on the screen here, why Webho shut down 73,000 blogs, a mystery. And down here, from the bloggery operator BurstNet, managers did say that they had little or no choice but to terminate the service. They didn't say why they had to terminate the service. It says, please note that this was not a typical case in which suspension and notification would be the norm. Bushnet wrote to bloggery operator, this was a critical matter brought to our attention by law enforcement officials. We had to immediately remove the server. NetBurst executives were not immediately available for comment. And as you read on this here, you actually also play just the first couple of minutes of Alex Jones's first part of Sunday's show yesterday. And wait, there it is.
All right, let me at him. I am fired up today. I try to control myself throughout the next 2 hours. It is Sunday, the 18th day of July, 2010. 4 days a week, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Central, back Sundays, 4 to 6 p.m. We have a lot of news. There's been a big truck bombing in Mexico, part of the drug war down there. They claim now that they're 4 days into a successful cap. I pray this is the truth. BP has lied past, but let's cross our fingers and say a prayer. We've got a lot of big developments on the economic front and with the war drums being beaten for an attack on Iran. And there's also a lot of news about the federal government just shutting down whole websites without a court hearing, without an indictment. No judge, no jury. They shut down a blog with 70-plus thousand users on it because they didn't like the speech on the site. That's in the mainstream news. They report it like it's a good thing. We discovered last Wednesday, but weren't sure till Friday, that official Facebook account was deleted, reportedly for a Gadsden flag that the Founding Fathers used. You're not allowed to show the Don't On Me snake, I guess, on there. And the owner of Facebook the founder of it calls his users a bunch of dumb effers. Oh, they think I'm care about their privacy. They trust me. What a bunch of dumb Fs. We know Facebook, Google, and YouTube are bad news, but those are the dominant sites. That's where the people, so we're there. I'm going to cover all the news today, but the attack on the First Amendment and free speech globally is numero uno, and this cybersecurity takeover, the open announcements that they do want to censor the web. Friday, a list pointed out that the top searches were Lindsay Lohan and Mel Gibson, and not even the BP oil spill. And I pointed out that my films like Endgame, Terror Storm, The Obama Deception have been the #1 search on the web, and that made a lot more sense than it being Lindsay Lohan. Or the top search should be depression, because we're going into one. So I said, why don't our users go and Google the term The Obama Deception to make it #1? And Friday, it was #1. More than 20 newspapers and blogs wrote big reviews of The Obama Deception, even though it's been out for a year and a half. There are hundreds of versions of it up on YouTube, Google, and other video sites, but there was one on a director's channel. We don't have a director's channel. That was only allowed at the beginning of YouTube, and 6 years ago, people that have them still have them. And so there are several director channels listed all in one part, not broken up into. And the video had gotten 6.5 million views, or it had 6,400,000 change Friday. By Saturday, 100,000 additional, above 6.5 million, 6.6 million. And so it had another big push. And at that trend, I've learned to be able to gauge, it probably would have had another million views in a week or so, because it was the #1 search term. People did a great job there. But more importantly, in the last few months, if you term Barack Obama or Obama, Not the number 3 link. It had been for a year. The number 1 link on the World Wide Web on Google and Yahoo was Obama deception, and a link to that mega viral video with 6.5 million views and growing. So when you school kids type it in for school report, college professors, politicians, news people, whatever, you type Obama or President Obama or Barack Obama in number 1 link, it was hacked and it was taken down off the director channel. And it was done by user. That's what a hack is. They go in, and once it's deleted, it's gone. The 6.5 million views is gone. All the tens of thousands of websites are linked to that video. It's a dead link. And so, of course, the Obama girl or the White House, it's not video. So that's why the establishment is. I have no doubt that it's an inside job from YouTube or Google, one of their employees. This was number 1. They were panicking. Remember, this was the YouTube presidency. You go to the White House YouTube site, videos get like 1,000 viewers. My average video gets about 500,000. So they're concerned about this, and this is criminal. But we're not going to just lay here and take it. When we come back, I've got a battle plan, mission for you. If you choose to accept it, we'll...
And there you go. It was attacked and hacked and taken down. And this is what's going on right now. This is your freedom of speech in America. You have the freedom to shut up and roll over and take your flu shots and your fluoride and taxes, carbon tax and fluoride, or carbon tax and healthcare tax and all that. But you don't have a right to tell them no, because they're your new mom and dad. Welcome to your new mom and dad, Big Brother. Big Brother's going to tell you, my brother, if you don't listen to me, I'm going to slap you around. And that's what Big Brother's doing right now. He's slapping the American people around and telling you, you can't do this. You can't say what you want to say. We're right. Even if what we say is dead wrong, we're right because we're in charge now. We're your gods. You must bow down to us. We're going to start wearing those silly crowns and robes and start prancing around and demanding you to bow down to us. I want you to be like William Wallace and say, I do not bow down to no king or queen. We are free. We are a free man, a free country. We're going to have to do something pretty soon here. This is getting pretty bad. This is stuff. This is getting worse and worse. I tell you, day by day, it's going to get worse and worse until you won't recognize this country by the end of this year. You won't remember America being what it was just a year ago. It's going to be totally alien to you. And this is what is happening. They're just sitting there telling you to shut up and lay down. They're going to tell you what's good for you. Apparently, someone killed God and put them in charge or something. That's apparently what they believe. They believe God died and now they're God. And they get to tell you what to do and how to do it. They don't even go by the 10 Commandments, which tell us what to do and how to do it. Which is a basic thing. If you don't want to hurt somebody else, you follow those rules. But they're going to tell you that we don't want you to do anything unless we tell you you can. You won't be able to drive unless we give you a piece of paper that says you're allowed to drive for the day. It's going to be to the point where it's like those people, or back in the old king's days, I should say, where it says, the king today says if anyone wears brown, they will be executed. And if you're caught wearing brown, they just kill you right there on the spot. Or if you're wearing green or purple or whatever color they decide you're not allowed to wear for the day. It's just that type of thinking is what's going on. These people are evil. They're evil to the core. Anyone that has that much control freakism in there is mentally ill. These people are more mentally ill. They are the mental patients escaped from the asylum, and now they're running our government. Well, that's it. That's my rant on that. I'm going to let everyone go for the day. I'm going to say, be good at it. I told you so, and be good, or be prepared. Good day.